First of all, today started as if I thought it was Sunday, not Monday. I don't know what happened there. But today's readings, and sorry for the little bit of missed you, and I missed posting my readings. So I do apologize for that. I'm just smudging my face a little bit, especially for the kind of day I had thus far. Bless, peacefulness. To me, the collective, and those that I am reading for and that are watching this video. I'm going to clear with the sound of a bell in 3, 2, 1. Sleep. So let me tell you what has been going on. I had a strange dream this morning and I looked it up immediately. New location. We're inside my shop in Rockingham, Vermont, where I run an apothecary, to buy beads. I have Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign, Chariot. Someone's feeling maybe slightly tired. So what we're going to do first, this is for no contact, okay? So for the person who's just not, you haven't heard from them, okay? There's a change in their life. There's a delay in news. They're stuck on something. I have to cover that up. But there is, I think they're stuck in a belief that they're tied to someone because there's love there. With this Ace of Cups, this Ace of Cups, there's true love there. There's been a choice, or they're trying to make a choice. Wow, there's a Tower moment. Feeling insecure about where money's being made. And someone is on the move. We have the Knight of Swords. We have a fire sign, or someone is sort of feeling their spring in their step as we get into Aries season, of course. Spirit, please tell us. I saw those jump. Yeah, they've been really working. There has been something going on around work for them. Okay, there was a hiccup and even an ending of sorts where they had to say goodbye to something. And this is reiterating with the change card, the death card, which is a very beautiful card here. And you can see in the background, just so as you know, at the top, it's a new day. Okay. So it does not represent, it does represent the ending as well as the beginning. Okay. So I'm going to get comfortable in my chair here. Now, the Four of Swords came out. So there has been a time of rest, but there's also been a time of healing. Could be healing from this change. Okay, they've been wanting to make, literally send out an announcement to you of some sorts, even one of love and encouragement. But they've been held back, and we're going to see why and explore and get confirmation from the other cards. But I have a feeling that there's something around work that really changed. Okay, and it was about money. Maybe a small change, positive or negative. Well, see, here's another Three of Wands. This is the Three of Wands that we're picking up, and the Three of Wands upside down. So there may have been a breakup of partnerships of sorts. The World card, could have really affected this person's Gemini spirit. Let's get a clearer picture, please. Thank you. Give us reasons to understand a little bit more about this small. first of all, correction, that's Nine of Swords. You got your air signs, Gemini, text messages. Also someone that's sort of, the Nine of Swords can be very impulsive. But you do have, as I said, the Knight of Wands coming down here, and someone putting on their big girl or big man, big boy, big girl panties. Okay, with the Emperor here, um, and they see. I think the changes they need to make. Yeah, seeing the Four of Wands came in upside down. They may have been in a relationship with somebody else, but I think they've realized too that there's a happier level of within a relationship that they are seeking, or that they know that they are destined. And you should know that you should always go for your highest. They're afraid of being judged incorrectly. Maybe they came in wrong the first time around. Thank you, Spirit. They want a brand new beginning. Ace of Wands, brand new beginning. And where they were stingy before, and here comes another four. So fours and sixes are coming out. Okay. Uh, Here's another four, also reversed, but this time it's the Four of Coins reversed. And the Four of Coins reversed also refers to a letting up of miserly energies, or like if someone was really holding onto their purse, they're going to be uh, being able to open up that wallet, maybe support you somehow. So let us see. Come on, cards. Tell us more, please, Spirit. Okay, so there is someone, a water sign. This could be one of the reasons for the delay. We don't know. Um, Queen of Cups there's nakedness. I'm going to put it all the way over here so the card cannot be seen. Was this a side chick or a family member? Family member. They may have been taking care of a family member. They're having patience. Someone someone is, there's patience here that's being asked. Tell us more. Interesting. Everett's upside down. I'm wondering if this Queen of Cups, this Queen of Cups, was the Queen of Cups a side chick? Can't make this up. I just cut the cards. Seven of Swords. So the person that you're in no contact with may have had some form of side piece or a female figure that sort of, this is interesting. This is not for everybody. Take what resonates, leave the rest, please. I'm just a messenger, interpreter of the cards, but am an intuitive. The Emperor's upside down. There may have been a false pregnancy, or he is not the father. So there could be where there's some, and that is where the patience is coming. Wow, because usually the strength card is a whole bunch of different things. Like, yeah, you can get more with catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. But think about vinegar and honey. One is sweet, one is vinegar. That can be tart. And this is surrounding her. So she could have been nicer about something, but with the Seven of Swords, someone has not been speaking truthfully and from the heart. So that's a no-no. Okay. That is a no-no. And with this Empress, she's not being the lady that maybe she originally presented herself to be, for sure here. Now, let's see what's going on. Again, reiterating this King of Wands energy. Now, what's interesting, you have, Queen of Cups is a water sign. Uh, King of Wands is a fire sign. Now, of course, it doesn't necessarily have to be, um, a male. Pisces can come across because it just natural, but more, not feminine, but feminine connectability with the Pisces, just being Pisces as an example. Whereas your King of Wands, the Queen of Wands can easily, they sometimes can come across as players. Okay. But this person is great in business, but also it's next to this Nine of Swords. Um, and I definitely feel that they're looking to change themselves a little bit here. Again, tell us more about the no contact. Okay. Um, there's some jealousy and even bad beginnings or winning at no. Ace of Swords reverse can be a double-edged sword, man. People forget. So maybe this is some of the things that they've been doing. Please clarify, please. Wow. All right. Somebody is being a bad winner here. Um, Six of Wands upside down. Is this the King of Wands being the bad winner? No. It's the Lover's card upside down. Bad choices. Remember I told you that he may have had bad choices or chose wrong. Did the Emperor here choose wrong? Uh, he knows he should have chosen his High Priestess, the one that was reading him all along, the one that's connected to him on a spiritual level. Okay, he knows that now. But for whatever reason, there's a little bit of an attitude because I see the Tower here. Can you tell us more about the Tower? The Knight of Pentacles upside down, moving very slow, almost purposely delaying. Knight of Pentacles tend to run slow. Tell me more. Look, too many. Please tell me more. Come on. Please tell me more about the Tower. Came in sideways. Five of Swords. I'm wondering if this is someone that he was associated with at work or something went sour somehow. So Five of Swords, mental anguish. Tell us more about this Tower, please. Person, no contact. Thank Spirit, you were so close. Spirit, thank you. Please share us a couple more cards. Spirit said, just take them. Another four, reversed. That's 3 4s reversed. That's very interesting. Another five, right side up this time. Struggles. Another six. How's that interesting? So now we have 4 6s. You have 2 lovers. You have yeah, this person wasn't generous when they should have been. I remember we had the miserly. We're asking more about clarifying the Tower card here. Like what's the shakeup? And this person, where they had been in hermit mode, they're finally learning their lessons. They're finally seeing and opening up to uh, frankly, turning on the light and seeing that they can see to help them. Okay, now, so 4s and 6s and 4 to 6, 46, 64. But definitely look up the symbolism of 4 6s as well as 4 4s. 4 4s, that's huge inch numbers. And you can almost assume what about the other, but still, that means that there's also could be life numbers, all right, your quad number. And we had several threes. We have more than one three. And we had several aces. There's another four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's an overall energy. They don't know how to begin. They're afraid to, if they were to begin or try again, that not that they'd make a fool of themselves, but they would certainly fumble. Okay, and sometimes it's literally about faith. Spirit, tell us more about this new beginning. What would Spirit want to tell the collective? What does Spirit want to tell? Patience. Okay, this comes up a lot. And again, it was reiterated too by the strength card. You know, impatience will just bring you more delay. Okay. Impatience will bring you more delay. That's a hard one to swallow sometimes. We're like, but we'll get. Yeah. Spirit, tell us more. I saw you flip. Okay, so they're still stuck. I have a feeling of making that poor decision that they did in the past. They feel stuck, stuck in a situation. I can barely reach the cards. Okay. What else can you tell us? What is if they could really say something to the collective person I know contact what they'd say? I don't know if they're ready to speak just yet. You know, the Three of Cups upside down. They may not be ready to settle down. Three of Cups, especially upside down, uh, partying, substances, even definitely example of a side piece or third parties. Another three, the moon, definitely, definitely could be a Pisces or water sign involved here. Okay, but with the moon card, it's also it's like, oh no, everything's all right, everything's all right. And so you're sort of like looking through things with sort of sunglasses, but it's nighttime and that song's not playing from the 80s. I leave my yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Spirit, a couple last messages, please. What should the collective how should the collective handle this week ahead with the no contact person? This came in upside down. Be aware of making remember how it said over here about the judgment card upside down? Try not to what's that word I'm looking for? Don't judge a book by its cover too quickly. Don't judge too quickly, nor allow yourself to be misjudged. Okay. Absolutely. You have you have the right to a fair trial and all that good stuff. What else can the collective that's bounced? Interesting. The hangman. It's a you can start to take action where things uh and Nine of Cups, but upside down. I think your suggestion this week, let me just roll over here. Your suggestion this week, redefine what you want because you actually might, you ever heard that careful what you want because you might just get it? You should be redefining your goals and your wishes because man- uh, your manifestation expertise is really strong this week. And so you want to bring in positive news, positive abundance, care for all, okay? That all will be just, that no one will be misjudged. Because there's still information that you haven't heard yet. And let us find out what is the information you need to hear. Yeah, there's someone, first of all, there may be somebody new, King of Pentacles, that you have not met. What is this King of Pentacles? You may actually get a new job offer. Or there may be actually somebody better than your no contact person. Or I'm actually picking up, wow. There may be a person I pick up there's a brand new person in the circle. This person's been carrying this burden for a long time. This new person, what's their story? This King of Pentacles. Spirit. Okay, they've been watching. Okay. Now, King of Pentacles upside down can also refer, and remember, we saw this, the Nine of Swords straight right off, right from when we first started the reading. Nine of Pentacles reverse actually sometimes can be the gambler. So, which again, gamblers take risks. So you may have somebody who is fluttering between energies, and, you know, deciding should they take the gamble or not. They're really sort of stuck in some of the decisions they've made. I don't think they realize that the action can be taken. But right now, they're like sort of, sadly, they're almost coming across like they're sucking up. They're like, ah, I'm the good one. I knew I wasn't the father. I knew it. I knew it. And that who knows what the side piece was, whatever her aim was. We don't know how bad was going on in her life. Okay. And she saw your no contact person and went, cats meow. And, sometimes just because it's somebody else's cat's meow doesn't mean you should be go purring near it. Mhm. And she may have some alternative motives. And like some female cats, including my own kitty cat, she's got a couple of baby daddies, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? I'm going to, oh, yeah, she makes money. She makes bank with her baby daddies. Uh, I asked, does she do this for money? And apparently she does. So remember, uh, a- like female cats, they can actually have more than one suitor, which is why you get all sorts of different cats. I've one that's really big, and I have another that's really small, and totally different than the mom cat. So there you go. And they're all orange, which is a lot of fun. But neither here, that doesn't help you with the side chick issue. Now, I was going to say, what's her story? Yeah, the Chariot. She reversed. So she drove too fast. Okay, the Chariot, when it's reversed, it's like when it's right side up, it's like, yep, hold on to the reins of the Chariot. Put on your driving gloves, pay attention because things are going to start moving pretty fast. And you don't want to lose a wheel because, the Chariot, there's lots of different components that are working. Car, you just get in, seatbelt, ignition, etc. But the Chariot, you got the four wheels, you have a horse or two in front of you, maybe some other animal, and so in whatever world you live in, and you're driving and you're only using not a steering wheel, you're using reins. And I don't know if you understand about reins, but depending upon how well, you know, whatever is, moving you forward, those reins, just even subtle movements can make a left, go right, slow down, speed up. So it's not, what do they call that kind of steering? Not steerist, cruise it, there's shows what kind of mechanic I am. But there's a type of steering that basically it's not manual. Now, for those of you that have like manual cars and you gotta really, turn over the steering wheel. Okay, enough about steering wheels. But let's last shot least, why did she move too fast? She was definitely going for the money. What about this side chick? Yeah. Yeah, she had yeah, again, see, she was wow, seven. She's got sevens all around her. So one, two, three, four, and we pulled the seven of swords for her. Okay. And basically reversed. um, she was really hoping that this would, she was like, okay, if I do this, she was planning. She was definitely planning and strategizing. She was planning and hoping that would be, successful. But so Pentacles, she actually now is realizing she probably wants something a little bit different than what she had. And well, you already set the story straight there, kiddo. So, I don't think now let's see if she's still in the picture. What is her status? in with the collectives, no contact. The Nine of Swords. So she definitely, at least mentally, you know, she knows she did wrong. Okay. Is she still in the no contacts collective life? It flew. It came in reverse. That's Ten of Cups reversed. And again, I have a feeling that's a little bit more of the one more, please. That one bounced. I'm out of curiosity. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. I have, wow. Has she set her sights on somebody new now? Has she set her sights on somebody new? Spirit, one card. Has she set her sights? Cards don't really want to talk. Yes. And she's got two other options. There you go. So whoever the side chick or the side person piece sort of scenario, um, they were definitely an opportunist. And they actually now see two other options for a love that might be more suited, including, we hope, maybe going to the real father of the baby if she is actually indeed pregnant. But with the Empress upside down, it sort of shows like maybe she was faking it, doing the miracle. I mean, I didn't say that out loud, did I? No, not that. Didn't Beyonce do it too? I'm sure a whole bunch of people do that. Okay, yeah. For the collective, what final advice do we have for the collective today? Thank you, Spirit. You've been most amazing in sharing the insights. Yeah, don't wallow in what's not going. I know it's sort of feeling hard, but remember the center of this whole reading is the Ace of Cups, and you now get to take time if you feel as if you know things have been rough a little bit. Take the time to rest. Okay, this is the time to redefine what you really want. When's the last time you made like a new vision board? All right. Really, make a list. Literally, make a list of 10 things. Okay. What can we suggest for the spirit? Tell me, please, for the collective. There's a proposal that you don't see coming on its way. And where's this King of Pentacles? He's over there. Is this related to the King of Pentacles? Yes. It does say beware. Why? There may be a third part. It's a star. You need to keep this is the time about faith. And I know it's been a little, with the year of the horse in Chinese horoscope in Aries season, spring is upon us in the northern hemisphere. We're like, we sort of like want to get going and plowing our fields and getting the gardens going and figuring all things out and breathe. It's things are still thawing out. And last three cards, yeah. There's messages, okay? Spirit, Holy Spirit, have today. Yeah, the person is still in there, but they're getting better. You're gonna feel better too. They are getting out of their woe is me victim mentality. Um, you want a man, or you want someone who is your excuse me. You want someone who is your match, who is your beautiful match. Yeah, you don't want a liar and someone who deceives. Make sure you're not being misjudged. And we've had this card pulled 3 times. So someone's trying to pull the wool over your eyes. If someone comes back, hear them out, but listen carefully. And you don't need to give an answer back in 24 hours. Take 48 hours. With that, that's the message today for the no contact. Thanks so much. Enjoy. I'll see you soon. Thanks for catching this latest reading of mine. I truly appreciate you spending a little time here with me. If you enjoy this style of tarot and relationship insights, let me know by leaving a comment about what resonated with you. And visit the9ofcups.com for more articles, to book private readings, explore the courses, access free community resources, and of course, shop mystical products lovingly crafted right here in Vermont just for you. It's a space designed to help you reflect, reconnect with your intuition, and love the life you design. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you, sending big blessings your way. And because tarot isn't here to simply comfort you, it's here to bring awareness and to help you see the truth with clarity. Snarky Tarot Decks with Side Eye goes live on Kickstarter March 19th. Thanks for watching, liking, hyping, and subscribing, and for supporting independent creators like myself. Toodaloo, and see you next time.